Hi, hi, welcome. Philippine Bible Ministry, Dave Pinson here. Today I want to talk about, first of all, things are going okay. Thursday we're going to get it off. Today's Monday. Anyway, so today I want to talk about something I'm working on the kids' lesson for Friday and just taking a break from, we're also working on a sermon about the Holy Spirit. Um, so, what I want to talk about though is this love your enemies. Jesus said, turn the other cheek. There's a whole, really, you could put the commands, you separate them out, but you could also put a bunch of them together, right? Basically, Jesus said he basically said if someone, slaps you, turn the other cheek. If someone takes your shirt, then give them your coat. If someone asks for you to walk with them 1 mile, then go 2 miles. And he said, love your enemies, which is like really all of that is loving your enemies, right? And that's something that I think that I used to have a whole different take on the Beatitudes and the Sermon on the Mount. It used to be like, wow, that's so much. Obviously, we can't do that, but the Holy Spirit empowers us to do that. Of course, He does. That's what He does. You have to ask yourself a couple questions. Are you playing with this Christianity thing? I said a prayer once, now I'm good, and it doesn't really matter. Or do you believe the thing? What are you saved from? As my man Leonard Ravenhill would say, what are you saved from? You're saved from hell. That's great. You said a prayer once, you're saved from hell. Okay, fine. Are you saved from lust? Are you saved from anger? Are you saved from covetousness? Are you saved from fear? Are you saved from all this stuff? How can you love your enemies? Well, you can't in the flesh. So you got to understand you have a fleshly nature that will never be conformed to Jesus. But you also have a new nature, a new heart, a new creation. So which one do you choose to walk in, right? Which one is it? So the only way you can love your enemies is to pray for them. There's a guy down here, and we had some issues with one of our neighbors down here. I'm just gonna say it out loud. He stole electricity from us. He tried to break down my wall. He did some really weird things. I didn't really confront him, and I haven't really done much about it except turn off the power down there, um, because the man wields a weapon, and he's like, we need to pray for this man, right? I've already said too much, but that's me. I'm always the one that there's not a lot of secrets around me. But anyway, so how do I love this guy? Well, because I know he's lost. I know he has no friends. I know he has nothing. And so that's why he holds so tightly to what he does have. That's why people who usually try to take stuff from people are pushy people and bullies. It's because they feel emptiness inside, right? Because they don't have Jesus, right? So at the end of the day, I love these people. Why? Because Jesus loved them. Who did he die on a cross for? Hey, why are you hanging out with drunkards and prostitutes, Jesus? What's wrong with you? I didn't come for the healthy people. I came for the sinners, right? And as some of you were. I never stole. I never did what that man does, but I've done a lot of other stuff, right? And all sin is against God. You say, well, I can't forgive this person. I can't. How do I turn the other cheek? How can I forgive this person? Well, don't. But Jesus did. You can hang on to stuff if you want because you have rights. But so that's the thing. As a believer, you really don't have rights anymore. Not really. Because let me tell you again, eternity is a very long time. So you can hang on to your rights and you could be ticked off and you could walk around for years ticked off at someone and you can hold a grudge. I also have some of that in my family and somebody who passed away that was a lot older than me. I'm not going to say who it was. But some people are just grumpy old people, man, and they're grumpy young people, and they just hang on to stuff, man. That's why Jesus says to forgive and to turn the other cheek, because then you're blessed by that. Then the Holy Spirit dwells in you and it empowers you to love people, to love your enemies, So and we don't have enemies like David did in the old days when the people were trying to kill him, and not necessarily, but we do have the devil who's trying to kill our spirit and our soul and kill everyone in our family and take and actually remove the church from following Jesus. We have all kinds of enemies, right? So we don't love the devil, but we love the people that he influences, right? And that's why we love him because we know what that's like. We know what it's like to be in chains. Those of us that have been freed from those chains, we know what it's like to be in bondage. Those of us that have been in bondage. That's why it says take the mote from your eye. It doesn't say don't judge people. Like, oh, we can't judge them. Walk away. It's like people do whatever they want. And everything's la la la. God will figure it out. No, take the mote out of your own eye and then go help your brother. Right? Yeah, that's what it means. That's how you love your enemy, by helping them. And how do you help them? Well, you pray for them. If you can't do anything else, you ask the Lord to show you ways. Yeah, I'm hoping I can find a way to love my neighbor and do something really nice for him. Why? Because that's what the Lord tells me to do. Oh, you want my power? Here, let me hear. Let me give you some power. Hey, I should probably tell him, hey, you know what? Why don't you just use the power this month when there's nobody there? Don't worry about it. I'll cover you. I don't really have the funds for that, but that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. That's how you love your enemy. Say what? We can do it, guys. We can do it all. The whole thing, the whole Sermon on the Mount is doable. It's doable because you don't have to live by your spirit. That's where your faith comes from. So God bless you guys. Ta ta for now. Love your enemies. Turn the other cheek. Hit me on this side though, because that's the one that's still dumb. God bless you guys. Ta ta for now.